Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and I told you Thunder Dragons never die. We're back at it using Thunder Dragons again. They split up our Gold Sark and our Aloof Lupines, but I still prefer the Gold Sark method. It's tried and proven. It's super old school with synchros and tuners. We're still using Zombie Draw. We're still using Chaos Dragons. Very, very legit. I even worked in a Stego Cyber. I usually don't use this monster, but pretty cool to do it. But anyway, it's all about Zombie Draw. Zombie Draw gets to our Plague Spreader Zombie, or now I'm trying out a new one, Tatsu Necro. Now this boy can only get into our Yoko the Graceful Mayakashi, and it's pretty much just a 2900 beat stick. But he can use monsters from your hand, and it'll banish them. So if you were to banish something like Roar, it would use Roar's effect to make that level 9 synchro. We can do it on Roar. We can do it on Temperance, who's another light monster we can work in, and it makes it less of a brick. We can do it with Stego Cyber, a bunch of level 6s. Great way to go with Zombie Draw. Or of course, we could just go with Plague Spreader, but I prefer the Plague Spreader with Gold Sark, because that's a Black Rose wipe of the field. Goes great. Now if we use our Plague Spreader and our level 6s, we get our Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. Cool little monster, doesn't take anything specific, destroys all other attack position monsters, and only he can attack when he does. Cool little new boss we're trying out. There are ways to get to Quarion. We got another 7 fighter, we got a Vermilion for our level 8 boys, and we still snuck in an XCs of our M7 because we can still do it. We have a bunch of tuners, just 3 tuners, some light monsters, some 6 monsters. It all still works out very well. I actually did like Tatsu Necro. You'll see him in the replays as combos with things like Dragon's Roar. Very, very good. So, Thunder Dragons never die, guys. There's probably even more ways. I probably will even revisit the Lightsworn way, just so we're touching all our bases here and letting Konami know that Thunder Dragons will never die. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Kite Tenjo. We're going second. I thought we were going to go first. But you don't want to go first versus a Kite Tenjo. You want to go second. This boy's using 30 cards though, so he's going to have a tough time. We got our Suki Necro, or Tatsu Necro. I don't know why I said Suki. Tatsu Necro, guys. We normal summon him. We banish our Roar to do a synchro summon of a Mayakashi. Now, obviously, when you banish Roar, we still get his effect to special summon a second Roar. I have a Hawk. We can Hawk out another Roar. We're going into XCs. We still have plays with Gold Sark. We're going to be able to search a duo and still have a duo. Absolutely crazy field thanks to Tatsu Necro. Great, great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Zuzu on a win streak. Going second. She's only on a 3 streak, though. That's a pot bigger. So we got a Stego, we got a Gold Sark. We're going second though, so we'll see what else we get, because right now this hand isn't a business. I think we do use our Dark. Get that out of the way. We're playing more Meliodas. They are super meta now. He brings out a Soprano, throws the Soprano away, adds the Soprano to his hand with Sopina. Then goes with the Soprano again. He's even got a Sonata. He uses the Sonata though, just for a what is she? Shiberta. Then he brings the Sonata out again. That's an okay field, but you gotta get that Bloom out, baby. So we're gonna Gold Sark a Roar. That's a Roar. Then we're gonna Hawk out a Roar. Thunder roaring, baby. Then we go with the M7 now. He has the counter to me. I have his Chaos Dragon the Pioneer chilling. We just need to detach a monster. Chaos Dragon the Pioneer's live. But this pesky monster can just banish everything from our graveyard. So that's super annoying. So I try to show him, like, look, I'm not going after your Sofina or your Shiberta. I'll go after Sofina. He uses Skill Prison, or Skill Prisoner. He's doing this because DK made a Meliodas deck with this card. This isn't a good card, guys. This is just Forbidden Chalice, Forbidden Lance. It's just a bad version of Forbidden Lance. So do not get jebaited. It's not good. Use Forbidden Lance. Forbidden Lance would have been way better. it's because I mean it helps him in this one instance, but it's like it's just not as good. I'd rather have Forbidden Lance. Anyway, we tribute over our poor M7 because he did use his Shiberta to banish 2. He didn't want to banish our Dark because it would give us a search, so we're able to tribute over our M7. M7 himself is light. He had 1 instance of material. That's enough for Levianeer. Now we bring out Levianeer. We're going to pop his 2 biggest monsters. He's in pure top deck mode. Pop his 2 biggest monsters. Pure top deck mode. Pure scoop mode. Don't use Skill Prisoner, guys. It's not a good card. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Aster Phoenix. We're going second. He's using Plasmus and Aster on his sleeve and mat, so this guy's full on. He's at a set 3 back row, no less. We're gonna show him what we got. Show him our Dark. Now, boom, we top deck a duo, so we're gonna throw away the Hawk. That's a why can't I say his name? Dark. We Dark over a Dark, that lets us search another Hawk. We banish 2. That's the duo. We're trying to swing for lethal, but he hits us with a Treacherous, and just like that, all that works down the drain. But he has no follow-up, so we get a round 2, and we're not going to mess it up this time. We're going to Hawk out a Dark, normal summon Plague Spreader. Now we're going to boom Black Rose, those 2 back rows, but we didn't have to. They're just Cosmic Cyclones. I'll tell you right now, we Black Rose 2 Cosmic Cyclones. Not the end of the world, but not what we were trying to do. And now I get to bring out Chaos Dragon the Pioneer. Hit him for 3k. He has to end his turn. We got plenty. We got Hawk. We can normal summon Bulb. We could have gone into a Vermilion with either of those boys. We didn't need to. We just swing for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Joey Wheeler. Don't really see them all too often. We're going second. Catching a rank up. We got a Stego. We got our Plague Spreader. We got a Chaos Dragon Levianeer. So this hand's trying to do a bunch. Gold Sark's perfect with our Plague Spreader. That's going to be a Black Rose White. My favorite thing to do with Thunder Dragons. But this boy says, hey, none of that. He's gonna Karma Cut my Plague Spreader on me. It's a nightmare. But in his draw phase, we're going to show power using our Dark. It makes him end his turn immediately. Top deck a Hawk, that's fantastic. Hawk out a Roar. Tribute a Roar over the Roar, that triggers Roar. That brings out Hawk. That's an Xyz of an M7. Then we banish 3. Bring out Chaos Dragon Levianeer, that triggers Dark. We get another Hawk for next turn. But we're swinging for lethal this turn. Or we want to, but we get hit with a Sphere Boy. Not a huge deal. Our boy top decks, he sets another card, we throw another Dark, and we continue our turn. Now there's not much we can do here, even with that top deck of a duo. Use our Hawk, he shows the Shadow Spell way too early for some reason, puts it on our Chaos Dragon, so we just tribute over our Chaos Dragon for a little Stego Cyber. Not that it mattered though, as we hit him for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Edgy Jaden. Not quite Supreme Jaden, not our innocent happy-go-lucky Jaden, but this is Edgy Jaden. He's using Neos. We got a basic Thunder Dragon's hand, but it isn't a brick. We can do stuff with this. We throw away our Dark. I get sloppy out here. We throw away the Roar. And we're gonna bring back the Roar, so we're getting crazy. We're gonna tribute over the Roar, set the Dark. A little roundabout, but obviously the same thing. We're gonna throw away a Dark, because once I saw this, I remembered it's probably not gonna kill our Dark. He's just gonna Grand Mole our Dark. So he throws our Dark to our hand, not giving us our search, but we blew our search anyway by using the Dark. Now anyway, it's enough monsters. That's a Levianeer. We were going to hit both his back row and then finish from there. But he didn't want to see it. As it scoops, you rarely see Neos a lot nowadays. I don't get what it is. But anyway, yeah, I love this version. This is probably my favorite version. I love Tatsu Necro. If we had better level 9 Synchro monsters, Tatsu Necro would be at 3 in this deck. What level 9 zombie Synchro monsters exist, guys? Is there anything we could randomly get that we should keep an eye on for Tatsu Necro? Once we get some better ones, because my Akashi is just a 2900 beat stick, but once that combo gets nicer, I'm gonna keep eyes on it because it's pretty strong, guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you're enjoying all the Thunder Dragons. Think I will do a Light Sworn Thunder Dragons on top of that, because Thunder Dragons never die, baby. So I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.